Good morning. As we start to work with children at home, I just wanted to share some of the reading strategies that we introduce at school. And one of the first reading strategies we introduce is called taking a picture walk. And basically, it's just like it sounds. Before we read a book, we have the children do a little picture walk, and we talk about all of the pictures that are in the book. And the reason that we do this is to help sort of prime their mind for some of the words that they might find in the book. At the beginning stages of reading, the pictures are very important for helping them read. They provide a lot of information for kids. So, and what we also try to do at this time is to connect the picture with the first sound in words. But the strategy I'm going to show you today is one that you can do before you start to read. So you pick up a book, and before you start to read it, you talk about it. So you may want to look at the title of the book first, and it's shared what it's called, I Can See in My Backyard, and talk about what you might see in your backyard or when you look out your window. Okay? And then we'll start looking at the pictures. So we simply just say, ask the children, what do you see in this picture? I see a tree. And then this one, I see a nest, and we might have them count the eggs in the nest and talk about whether they've ever seen a nest before or robin's eggs. And then we keep going. And so here is a garden and a dandelion. Some children might call this a flower. So you, as the adult, might want to check for the word down here and just simply say, oh, that flower is called a dandelion. And here's the D, dandelion. And then just keep going through the book. Ladybug, a tree house. For here you might want to show them tree house, tree house, 2 words. And a hammock. And then this one is a really good example over here where the kids might call it a jungle gym or a climber or a swing set. But the book actually uses the word fort. So when you're talking about the swing set, you might point out there's a tire swing and some ropes for climbing and a rock wall and an area called a fort. And so you make sure that in your talk, you use the word fort, so that later on when they come to this word, they'll be able to pull out that word fort if they hadn't been thinking of that before. Okay, and the swing, and a pool, trampoline, and a family. Okay, so talking about the pictures before you read will really help your child be able to figure out the word trampoline in the story, because trampoline is a word we would never really expect a kindergarten child to be able to sound out on their own without a picture. Okay, so that's the strategy called taking a picture walk. Oh, I know what else I wanted to share. Okay, at the end of the book, you'll see all these words and all these sentences. I would not expect a child to go through after and be able to read all these without the pictures. Okay, so kind of ignore that part. Over here, same with these words, they won't be able to read them on their own once after they've read the book. But you could use them to play a game if you wanted to. You could look at these sets or these words or this set of words and play a game. Say, I'm looking for the word nest. Which one of these words is the word nest? And that will help them have to focus and look at the first sound in words. Yes, so you'd say nest. Yes, nest. Okay, find the word garden. Garden. And with that game, you're kind of helping them focus on the first letter or first sounds and words, because the first letter gives us a clue as to what the picture might be. Okay? Thank you.